1. LeBron James stays with Lakers. What this means for the 2025-26 season. 2. LeBron James best trade destinations. Lakers' future in question. 3. LeBron James trade rumors. Could he join the Mavericks? 1. LeBron James stays with Lakers. What this means for the 2025-26 season. LeBron James is set to continue his journey with the Los Angeles Lakers this season, despite swirling trade rumors and speculation. According to a report from The Athletic, the 40-year-old basketball superstar is expected to join the Lakers training camp this preseason, putting to rest any doubts about his future with the team for the 2025-26 NBA season. Interestingly, there have been no discussions regarding a trade or buyout between James and the Lakers, which suggests that he is committed to staying put. The report, released on Wednesday, indicates that there are no indications that James is looking to leave the team. Last month, he exercised his $52.6 million option, confirming his return for an 8th season with the Lakers. This season marks a significant shift for James, as he will be stepping into a role where he is the second option on the team for the first time in his illustrious career. The Lakers made headlines by acquiring Luka Doncic from the Dallas Mavericks in a surprising trade last February, positioning Doncic as the focal point of the team moving forward. The rumors surrounding a potential trade or buyout may have been sparked by comments from James's longtime agent, Rich Paul, who mentioned the importance of evaluating what is best for LeBron at this stage of his life and career. However, trading a player of James's caliber, especially with his hefty salary, poses challenges. NBA trades typically require that players exchanged have contracts of similar value due to the salary cap regulations. Moreover, The Athletic reports that the Lakers are hesitant to take on another player with a salary in the $50 million range, particularly if that player has multiple years remaining on their contract. Fortunately for the Lakers, they will no longer be responsible for James's $52.6 million player option once his contract concludes at the end of this upcoming season. As he embarks on his record-setting 23rd NBA season, James has already made a significant impact on the league. He has participated in 1,562 regular season games and is just 50 games away from surpassing Hall of Famer Robert Parrish's record. In the previous season, James averaged an impressive 24.4 points, 7.8 rebounds, and 8.2 assists over 70 games, ranking him among the top 22 players in each of those categories. He also finished 6th in the MVP voting, further solidifying his status as one of the league's elite players. With a remarkable 21 All-Star selections, 4 league MVP awards, and 4 NBA championships under his belt, James has scored a staggering 42,184 points in regular season play, and a combined total of 50,473 points when including playoffs. He entered the NBA as an 18-year-old, being the first overall pick in the 2003 NBA draft by the Cleveland Cavaliers, and he will celebrate his 41st birthday this December. But here's where it gets controversial. As James continues to defy age and expectations, what does the future hold for him and the Lakers? Will he adapt to his new role as a secondary option, or will this shift impact his performance? We want to hear your thoughts. Do you believe James can maintain his elite status in this new dynamic? Share your opinions in the comments. 2. LeBron James best trade destinations. Lakers' future in question. The NBA world is buzzing with one seismic question. Will LeBron James actually request a trade from the Los Angeles Lakers? This single storyline could reshape the entire league landscape, yet remains shrouded in uncertainty as the off-season unfolds. Here's what we know definitively. LeBron holds all the leverage with a no-trade clause and recently opted into his $52.6 million contract for 2025-26. Then came that eyebrow-raising statement from his agent Rich Paul, emphasizing LeBron's burning desire for championship contention while acknowledging the Lakers' tricky balancing act between winning now and planning for tomorrow. This combination has fueled legitimate speculation that a trade isn't just theoretical, it's plausibly on the table. Consider this reality. Whether next season or 2026-27 marks LeBron's farewell tour, we're witnessing the final chapters of a first-ballot Hall of Famer's career. Trading a 40-year-old on an expiring contract, even one who just averaged 24 of 88 last season and remains elite, creates unique complexities. His contractual control and age make any deal extraordinarily nuanced. But those stats scream one undeniable truth. This isn't some farewell tour. LeBron's still championship-caliber fuel in the tank. Should Lakers and LeBron mutually seek a fresh start, these three destinations stand out as the most compelling fits. *** 3. Philadelphia 76ers. The high-risk, high-reward play ***. Imagine this. Philly's disastrous 24-58 season was largely fueled by catastrophic injuries to Joel Embiid and Paul George, not a true talent indicator. Their silver lining? Landing the number 3 draft pick, thanks to lottery luck, to select Bela Phenom VJ Edgecombe, plus getting Jared McCain back healthy. Combine this emerging core with Tyrese Maxey, and now picture LeBron walking into this scenario. Here's the tantalizing part. If Embiid returns even at 80% capacity mid-season, Philly suddenly boasts a terrifying trio of Embiid, Maxey, LeBron. They instantly become East contenders in a conference where rivals like Boston and Indiana are nursing injuries. But this bold vision comes with major caveats. LeBron must gamble massively on Embiid's durability and the young core's rapid development. The trade framework? Philadelphia sends Paul George plus an unprotected 2030 first-rounder to LA. Lakers get a star replacement and future assets. Philly clears future salary and takes a thrilling 1U championship shot. And let's address the elephant in the room. Philadelphia's massive market appeals to LeBron's brand ambitions. But here's the controversy. Is betting on Philadelphia's injury-plagued stars a wise move for LeBron's final act? Would you stake your legacy on Embiid's health? ** 2. Miami Heat. The nostalgia play ***. Let's get nuts. Remember this energy? LeBron's triumphant return to Cleveland happened, so why not a Miami reunion? Despite trading Jimmy Butler and their playoff embarrassment, Miami refuses to rebuild, clinging to Tyler Herro and Bam Adebayo. Now add Norman Powell's arrival, and you've got ball-handling guards who create space for LeBron. Here's the emotional pull. Returning to where he won his first 2 rings could heal fractured fan relationships and boost attendance. On paper, combining LeBron with Adebayo, Herro, and young talents like Jaquez Jr. and Ware creates a fascinating retooling contender. Miami could offer Andrew Wiggins, Terry Rozier, and a future first-rounder for LeBron and Shake Milton, giving LA versatile pieces with trade flexibility. But here's the hard truth. LeBron might see Miami as a compelling story rather than a true contender. Even in a weakened East, are Herro and Adebayo enough to form a title core around LeBron? This prompts a divisive question. Should LeBron prioritize sentimentality over contention in his final seasons? What's more valuable, a storybook return or a legit title shot? ** 1. San Antonio Spurs. The legacy builder play ***. Hold that skepticism. Yes, the Spurs haven't made playoffs since 2019, but consider their trajectory. Victor Wembanyama is a generational talent. De'Aaron Fox arrived at last season's deadline, and they added elite draftees Stephen Castle and Dylan Harper. Their young core, Sochan, Vassell, Johnson, Champagny, is overflowing with T-way potential. Here's the masterstroke ***. Unlike other teams, San Antonio wouldn't demand LeBron carry the offense. Instead, he becomes the ultimate connector, a savvy off-ball scorer and mentor for Wemby Fox while preserving energy. Think Tom Brady joining Tampa Bay, a legendary veteran propelling young talent from good to championship caliber. The Spurs could offer Devin Vassell, Harrison Barnes, and a 2028 first-rounder, giving LA immediate contributors without gutting San Antonio's future. The clincher? coaching genius Greg Popovich now runs basketball operations. If they make a deep playoff run, might LeBron stay an extra year? But this sparks debate. At 40, does LeBron want to be the third option on a rising team? Or does shaping Wembanyama's legacy appeal more than chasing personal stats? Is this the perfect bridge between contention and mentorship? So we turn to you. Which scenario tempts you most? The high wire act in Philadelphia? The Miami homecoming? Or the legacy play in San Antonio? Or is there a dark horse team we've overlooked? Drop your takes below. We're diving into every comment. 3. LeBron James trade rumors. Could he join the Mavericks? LeBron James' future hangs in the balance as Lakers' goals clash with his own. As whispers of LeBron James' potential departure from the Los Angeles Lakers began swirling this offseason, the basketball world held its breath. The four-time NBA champion, who recently opted into his $52.6 million contract for the 2025-26 season, has made it clear that he wants to add another championship to his illustrious resume before hanging up his sneakers. However, the Lakers' recent moves and public stance on their championship aspirations for this season have put James in a precarious position. Despite James' desire for continued success, the Lakers' off-season activities suggest they're not prioritizing a title run this year. This disconnect between the superstar's goals and the team's strategy raises questions about James' future in Los Angeles. If James truly wants to secure a championship ring on all 5 fingers, he may need to look beyond the Lakers to achieve his goal. The Dallas Mavericks have emerged as a potential destination for James, offering an intriguing mix of talent and potential. Joining forces with Anthony Davis, a former teammate with whom he won an NBA championship in 2020, would be a significant draw. Adding Cooper Flagg, the top pick in the 2025 draft, would only strengthen the Mavericks roster. While the idea of James joining the Mavericks seems like a perfect fit, the Mavericks reportedly have no interest in acquiring him. This reluctance stems from James' hefty $52 million salary, which would force the Mavericks to trade away core players to afford him. The Mavericks understand that trading for James would require significant sacrifices to their current lineup, and they're unwilling to make that move. The Lakers' recent blockbuster trade for Luka Doncic, which involved Davis, Max Christie, and a 2029 first-round pick, signals a shift in their roster-building strategy. It appears the Lakers are now focused on creating a team around Doncic rather than James. Whether James will remain with the Lakers next season remains uncertain, with some even speculating that this upcoming season could be his last in Los Angeles. As James nears the end of his record-breaking 23-season NBA career, he faces some crucial decisions that will shape his legacy. Will he stay with the Lakers, or will he seek greener pastures elsewhere? And what does this mean for the Lakers' future? So, where do you think LeBron James will end up? Is he destined to stay with the Lakers, or is he about to make a bold move? Share your thoughts in the comments below.